They're trying to promote this as an organic march funded by the kids and the parents, but BuzzFeed has reproduced and Truth Revolt republished some BuzzFeed information. Let me read this to you. Since then, major players and organizations, including Everytown, right, funded by Michael Bloomberg, Gabby Giffords Foundation, MoveOn.org, Planned Parenthood, and Women's March LA, told BuzzFeed News they are helping the students with logistics, strategy, and planning for the March for Our Lives rally. Now, when you've got those groups, I mean, the left of the left of the left, let's forget the irony of Planned Parenthood marching for life. When you've got the left of the left of the left funding this, I think there needs to be an investigation into Broward County Public Schools and all of the other school districts that allowed the kids to participate.
Yeah, and just listing those off, we're talking about Everytown, who was exposed as a far left, basically anti-gun organization after Newtown, Connecticut. Planned Parenthood, who claims they want to march for the lives of teenagers when 80% of their funding goes towards ending the life of babies.
Right.
It makes no sense. And yeah, if you want to talk about this being organic, give me a break. These kids are being fed lines by the far left. And David Hogg doesn't need college. Who cares if he can get into college? He can get a job right now with MSNBC. That kid does not.
CNN, Sun Sentinel, exactly right. But look, here's what bothers me about groups like Everytown, the media complicity and covering for them. Do you remember what they were originally called?
I don't.
Mayors Against Illegal Guns, right? And then when the mayors involved with Mayors Against Illegal Guns started realizing that it was about grabbing all guns and criminalizing legal gun owners, they dropped out. And eventually the group was left with like two guys, Michael Bloomberg and Menino from Boston, two far lefties. So they had to rebrand to get members back and not appear to be this group of gun-grabbing statist mayors. This group got $1 million from an entrepreneur and philanthropist named Eli Broad. Don't even know who the guy is. Far lefty. $1 million to fund this thing. We see buses, 60, 70, 80 buses bringing these kids in. Who paid for those buses? Because they were paid for by taxpayers. If they were school district buses, people need to go to jail over this.
Yeah, and you're going to tell me that these kids organized to bring together all of these buses and to organize a bus schedule to get them all the way to DC. I was really disheartened because I saw a few friends of mine who, and I don't want to say that they're not smart, people who I guess I held in higher regard than I do now, who said, one of them used her baby as a prop, and she had the baby hold a sign that said, "I am why people are marching in Washington, D.C." No, you're not. No, you're not at all. It has nothing to do with your life or your protection under your school roof. What it has to do with is a leftist mentality that really it's all about a gun grab. And I don't know how sane, reasonably minded people can attend this march and support this march without realizing that that is what is underlying.
This is really, really important content. This is the kind of stuff we need to get out there, the kind of information you need to know. And I want to bring it to you every day. So help me keep doing that by subscribing to our premium service at www.therebel.media/shows.